Okay, so here we go. It's going to start on this bag. Let's see, we've got the kumis already made. I'm not sure the light's showing that very well. But, okay, so that's going to go here. What we've done is a 12-string kumi, but inside of it, we ran these 2 extra strings through the core. So those are going to be how we attach all the extra string that's going to make up the width, because instead of doing 36 wide like the other bag had, this one's only 12. So now let's see. The important part here is I get that the color is going in the right sequence. This is one of the last ones. So basically, I'm wrapping these strings in the sequence that they'll come into the design. I'm going over all but the ones that haven't gone into use yet, just that way it starts off with a really nice, clean look. Early on, I used to just bring the strings into the sequence or whatever, and kind of skip this bit. But I think this really just gives it a much nicer, cleaner kind of look. Alright, so that's all done. I could go to the other side, but seeing as how this is sort of like set up and kind of here ready to go, I'm going to leave that, and I'm going to use an extra clip here just to kind of hold this over this way as I start to line up the next strings. So let's see, first it's going to be a pink one. So put that over here and then go through this. I'm just going to anchor this one in here like this first, just to, that way when I add these ones on, they don't get too jammed up at the top. That can kind of happen if you're not very careful, so don't want that. Alright, next one would be a light purple. Take and put the ends together. That's enough. Now another light pink. And basically, I'm just going to have to load up all the rest of the bracelets, or all the rest of the strings that are coming this way. Get all this kind of started, do the same to the other side, and then join the two pieces. So, I think what I'm going to do is switch over to time lapse, and then I can enjoy a little bit of music while you guys see how this is done. Okay, so there we go. It is all basically started. Hopefully you can kind of see what that is. The big difference here is the size of this loop is way smaller than, say, this one. But the overall width of the project still same. It's just doing the same thing in a different way. So hopefully kind of giving an example of what else can be done. And then you saw how I was adding the strings out here. Hopefully that works for you. You can use that in a whole lot of cases. Maybe you're doing a double wide, but you didn't want to have that whole big mass coming around this way. That can really come in kind of handy. I kind of really like the way this is coming out. There's probably really no point in continuing the video. So we'll just kind of cut that off here for today. And, oh, you might have noticed I had to pause there earlier. I don't know if you can see it, but up in that top right corner over there, there's a small fish tank. And we just had, it's some kind of a Asian algae eater. I don't know what they're called. But it jumped out of the tank. So there was a little bit of a freak out there. I'm not sure if that was actually captured in the time lapse or not, but that was totally weird. All right, well, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.